Game night, Kayla. Welcome to it. Welcome to the green room. You're listening to White Bat Audio. Once again, I'm drawn back because the other place I go to, I feel like they release the same playlist repeatedly. And this guy, always fresh, like new playlists and songs all the time. White Bat Audio. Can't recommend them enough. Copyright free. That's how we live on this show. Boy, oh boy. So I've got some changes to how things will go moving forward. Some changes for the future that I'm excited about for this somewhat infrequent game show. But I think you're going to like it. What is up, Matt Willis? Welcome to the party. Game night. FFOP game show. Maybe I should come up with a name for this. I've got a new outfit I can't wait to show you all. I've got an even cheaper microphone that I'm not going to show you right now. You're going to have to stick with the $7 one. But, you know, since we're in the green room, I'll lay down some of the... what you call it? They're unspoken rules. How about that? You know you're going to win sympathy points from yours truly if you roast me or my show. Any true crime reference, including but not limited to TCAP or what we've covered on here. That's always good for some points. Just a little heads up for everyone before we start here in the green room. I like the people who show up early to get a leg up, you know what I mean? You know how we like to play it. You bash me personally, I will always vote for that. Unless you can come up with a funnier true crime one. But like I said, in the future, got some ideas. Also, I'm... probably for this one, I'm going to hang back unless we cannot fill the roster. Then I'll jump in. But I feel like now that I've got this new wireless microphone, I should step fully into the host. And with the new thing in play later that I'll tell you about, might make it even more unfair if I play. So we'll see how it goes. But in that case, rather, if I am relegated to the Rogues Gallery, I will be playing spectator, so I'll be voting mysteriously in the background. Because I still have to play, you know, the invisible hand of fate has to be felt, and that hand is me. Just a few more moments here as we'll let people just sort of trickle in, find their seats. Once again, open their obnoxiously loud candies that they bought in the lobby. So who knows what? Yes, that's how the shadow votes. Classic, the 1994 classic live action Alec Baldwin vehicle, The Shadow. Am I right, people? One day, hey Tony, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. So that's why we hang around in the green room a little extra time because we gotta wait for Tony. And, you know, another fashionably late people, but mostly Tony. I think he was the reason. Hey, C&J Dev, welcome. Nice to have you as well. I think, well, when I ran the flag up the poll of the Discord group, I said, hey, should we play some games? And Tony said, hey, he's down for watching Jeopardy or playing a game. And since I don't own the rights to Alex Trebek or any of his work, we're going to be playing a game of our own devising, copyright free. Yeah, Kayla is never fashionably late, except for all the times that somehow mysteriously disappeared from the record. The official record that only moderators have access to. I don't know what happened. It's like a corrupt police chief in a small town. You just don't know what happened. All right, everybody, we're getting ready, so find your seats, because I'm gonna... I should have, I didn't. I was gonna play you a little something, but maybe there's still time. I might. All right, folks, that's enough dilly-dallying. Let me get everything set up here. Once again, White Bat Audio, big thanks to them. I always forget to put their link in the show notes and the description, but please visit White Bat Audio here on YouTube. Classic stuff. Anyway, let's do this.
Dog. Cat. Mouse. Turtle.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Dave. It's Wednesday. It's game night. I'm wearing a brand new sport coat. It's time to play a game. Once again, if you weren't here for the green room, I'll explain. Whoops. Maybe a little bit what's going on. Actually, first let me introduce my producer over there. She's also going to be an active participant probably. Krista's there.
Hi. Yes.
CJ Dev, not a driver at night. I'm usually not a driver at night, but you know, when I do drive at night, I bring no rubber. Or I burn no rubber. I forget how it goes. But yeah, so we're going to be playing a little bit of Use Your Words. If you want to go to wordsgame.lol.
Producer and active participant.
Like a dry active yeast, except not dry, but still active. Let's see here. So yeah, once again, go to wordsgame.lol and I will get everything rolling here. So that's what we're going to be looking at. I'm not gonna play unless I need to. So your code is LQRD. Go ahead and join. Let me go ahead and... There we go. I'm your host, Dervis Lurvis. I'm enjoying a nice vanilla sheet cake mead that we brewed here. Welcome, Mr. Bankowitz. Not my favorite. Here's the thing. I'm more of a fruit flavor guy or natural honey sort of person. Krista here loves the sweeter stuff, like the toasted marshmallows and the chocolates and everything.
I also like the fruit, but I am...
But you don't ever react, like you never go gaga over a fruit mead, like a raspberry mead, like you do over the chocolate or the marshmallow.
Oh, that marshmallow one was so good.
I'm still hoping that our watermelon comes out good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Dervis. Look at me. Here's Pumpkin Spice.
Look at me.
The seventh lawyer and Mr. Bankowitz. What's going on here? C&J Dev. We're waiting for just one more, or I will jump in. I should maybe go ahead and preload this. LQRD. All right, I'm going to give it a little while. Now, it's on super low latency mode, and let me get out of everything that might be slurping at my internet connection.
Slurp.
So we'll hopefully be as fast as possible, which will come in handy because later down the road, what I want to do is switch to more of like a trivia style actual game show where you will answer in the typing square. And let me get this fixed up real quick. Whoever wins tonight, I've got some nice card stock. Krista's got some acrylic pens. We'll make a nice plaque of your name and it will hang here for the next show and the next show only. I'm not baked salmoning it. You're not going to stay up there forever. You get a week of glory and then that's it. So, since we can't get the Can't get that 6th one. I'm in. So let me give me a fun name. Fun name.
A week on the glory shelf before the picture goes in the hole.
That's for real.
Yeah. David had to put the microphone down.
I had to put the microphone down because I'm trying to think of a funny name for myself, unless someone comes in and snags it before me. Because again, I wasn't thinking. I'll be. What can I steal? The identity of quickly. Classic. I'm Raph.
Nice.
Here we go, people. Lock and load those answers.
Sub the title.
You're about to see a subtitled film clip that's
We all know how this goes. We're skipping it. If you don't know how to subtitle a movie, we don't
もう
know.
隠しておけないわね。私はキララ。そして後の二人がマーシャとミータンっていうの。もう隠しておけないわね。私はキララ。そして後の二人がマーシャとミータンっていうの。
What a jumping off point, right? I know I like to harp about how terrible this game sometimes is. This is no exception. But again, here are the things. True crime, TCAP, this show, anything. Like, I know the first game is probably going to be a really rough warm-up game, as they usually are. So, just sort of loosen up and get used to it, people.
Oh, I got kicked out, so. The room has reached the maximum number of fucking things.
And you never got in?
I was in. I was Mr. Bankowitz, and then when it started, it told me I couldn't do it anymore.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna be a spectator on you people. Dang it. Well, good on whoever joined in my place, I guess.
As I type next to the mic, I have to sit down. I'm nervous. Look at me. Goddamn, do I love that name. If I know who answer belongs to that name, you're going to get all of my votes. Or
Yeah.
will you? Am I being subterfugeous?
I think it messed up for me. Cause that.
Sorry, yeah,
it's-
the game was rather small. My bad. Yeah. Because I wanted to show you where the thing was going to be in big form. And I want you to get a good long look at this sport coat. It's a nice one.
It's great to see you and all, David, but can you switch it?
How dare you? I'm the host.
もう隠しておけないわね。私はキララ。
Ask that
そして後
man
の
that
二
will
人が
come to the door a
マーシャ
little
とミータン
later.
っていうの。もう隠しておけないわね。私はキラ
First
ラ。
things first, you
So
pay me
start with the
$10,
study.
$25, or $50, depending on how detailed you want me to be.
What? Oh.
もう隠しておけないわね。私はキララ。
Listen,
So
son, this is
start with
not
the
the
study.
time to be talking birds or bees.
Right, this is a game show. We need true
もう
crime
隠しておけないわ
references.
ね。
I feel like I need to get my face out of the way.
Every time a Dervis
そして
cries,
後
a
の
baby
二
is
人が
born.
マーシャとミータンっていうの。もう隠しておけないわね。私は
Well,
キラ
now
ラ。
that you've come of age, it's time to show you the ritual of our people. Son, oh. These long ones, I can't read all of it.
私は
You
キララ。
start small with a
そして
little
後の
leather
二
and
人が
steel.
マーシャとミータンっていうの。
All right, folks, you know how it goes. We warm up for the first game. Don't feel sorry about how terrible these are, except for the mine. Wink, wink. And the one that mentions me. So, look at this jar of bees. Oh yeah, classic show references too. Gosh, what do I do here? All right, we're going old school. All right, folks. How you feeling so far? Are you loose? I don't feel so loose. It's like a conversation you have to warm up to.
I'm convinced. Because this is waiting for me that got kicked out.
Right, so I don't know what your deal is. Let's see. C&J Dev, I just watched the documentary on Max about HQ. Sport coat gives me a bit of... Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. This sport coat was a $250 find at a Goodwill for $15. The original price tag was still on it. This bitch is part cashmere. $15. Maybe we'll have to break and see if we can fix your your broken thing. Can you close your browser, Tony?
I'm doing that now.
Oh, man. I didn't get a single thing. So after the first round, we have, looks like, look, Jervis look at me with 2,000. And the seventh lawyer with 3,000. I think I know who the seventh lawyer is. Okay, buckle up, people. Oh, man. Can you believe it? It's so good. It's one of the best ones I've seen yet. It's an old lady green screen undo. A mountain. That's not even a real mountain. That looks like CGI. That looks like straight up Beast Wars style Transformers CGI. How do you expect to play a game with this? Let me put my mic down to type and I'll be right back with you.
Let me put my mic down.
That's right, folks. You heard every keystroke because not only is this a mechanical keyboard that has an old PS2 port that I had to find an adapter for to get it to go to USB to go to my modern computer, but this microphone seems to really amplify everything that happens around it when it's touching its butt. Because that's what I put down when I put it down. I was tempted to like make a really long stick for this to be like Bob Barker. But it was going to be too annoying.
Bob Barker.
Remember him, guys? Was you? Is your browser working now?
No.
Seems like you're not answering any questions.
No, really? Because I'm not... every time I go to log back, it makes me log back in...
friends.
With the code, and then I have to say I'm a player, and then I put my name in, and it's like, nope, there's too many people.
Oh boy.
So
that means we're gonna have to run out the timer every
time. Yep.
So we're not gonna do that, folks. Good news. After this one, we're gonna stop. Old lady escapes to land of Beast Wars, dies almost instantly. Can you believe it? It's one of the best ones yet. Oh,
Senior falls in love.
Then to ground. Ground control to Major Senior. Time flies when you're having fun. Classic. Another classic, guys. You guys are nailing it. Forget skeet shooting, Daddy. There was wheelies. When I was prepared for my trip to the Grand Canyon. Ugh. They can't all be house answers, can they? But like I said,
favorite.
Here's what we're going to do. Give me a timeout for a sec. We're going to go ahead and end this game because we're having technical glitches and we're not going to sit for 90 seconds every time, people.
Sorry.
Krista ruined it for us all. But let's just call that a win for the house and I'll put my name right there in case nobody else wins, okay? So, here's our new LTCS. LTCS, people. You heard it. The host can't ruin the game. Well, the game was ruined by one of the hosts. I'm not going to point fingers, but it wasn't me. Wink, right, guys? Game ruiner producer. Whoa. Claimed almost immediately. C&J Dev back at it with another pair of the white vans. Pumpkin Spice back in. That ASCII character, is that like, what am I looking at here, Kayla? It's some sort of person hiding in a bathtub, possibly.
Hey.
Thanks, Krista has loaded up. It's a me, Dervio. That's hilarious. Okay, people. So, should I join? I'm still just going to join as a spectator because I feel like I need to be talking more. And if someone shows up,
They can join.
Yeah, they'll join and it's all good. I don't give a shit, says C&J Dev, but I don't censor myself on the game show edition of Extreme Volleyball. All right, we're playing. You know how we do it, guys. We had a false start early. You may remember it. It's going to be a lot like that again, but hopefully better.
You're about to.
We're not watching that.
Ну-ка, гляньте нам что-нибудь. Ну-ка, гляньте нам что-нибудь.
I can't think of the dude's name, but the man the camera is zooming in on looks like one of the main characters from the FX show The League. I can't remember his name. He's a director. It looks a lot like that guy. There's something. Here's the thing. I'm on another show called Ray's Little Lost Genre. Check it out. But when you go to like the center of the earth or any sort of weird cult type situation where everybody dresses like that or sings a bunch of weird songs, they always have weird bowl cuts. They're always blonde. I don't like bowl cut just reads cult member. Like the cult leader will have some sort of crazy thing, or maybe they'll have an extra, like in what was it? Oh, Solomon. Was it Solomon Kane? No. Solomon's Mine. King Solomon's Mine with Alan Quartermain. That it was the second one. It was the Diamonds. The cult leader had the biggest, baddest bowl cut, but it was not. I don't know, man. That's the thing. Bad haircuts usually belie bad religious choices. So if you see someone with a bad haircut, they're probably a crackpot.
Yep. See something, say something. Or don't and run away.
Oh, you're going to say it too, though, right? You're going to be a nuisance. You don't want to be the person who's like, oh, I think that person's a weirdo. Here we go, people.
You're not going to read it? Host?
I thought you were going to read it.
Well, you're not playing, so...
We only know spooky Russian tunes. All right, because what do you do? There's a happy tune. Hi ho, it's highway hats for all. Doesn't rhyme, but I'll take it. Looks like the seventh lawyer is gonna sue. Joseph bees and trains and crystals. Let's go! Classic Die Hard fans in the audience tonight, as you can see. Oh, so as a spectator, it's kind of fun. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can put like a reaction
you
or
get
some
an
crap.
ew, an LOL, or an offensive.
Offensive.
So who is?
You're too late now. It's
No,
already.
I can still.
Oh.
I'm a spectator. I don't have any say, I guess. Maybe or maybe you get points at the end for me. I don't know. I'm just the host. Extra, read all about it. Try and caption this undoubtedly hilarious image. That's not stupid at all. That's actually not terrible. Right? I appreciate
Is that
this.
a bear?
Yeah, it's a bear. I appreciate this over the obvious Photoshop with the Beast Wars background, which obviously that was my answer. I appreciate and here's the thing. Public domain photos exist all over the place. Find them. You don't have to produce crappy ones. Truly, truth is stranger than fiction because by and large, fiction is based off of truth you then have to change to make more believable. But yeah, whatever. Give me something real. Don't give me grandma in a friggin' bike helmet. This you can see, where would you see this? Like a movie promotion or something? Like a detective who works with a bear, but like the bear doesn't play a huge part. Like he's the baboon in, oh, here we go. It gets me hotter than a bear ass. No, I haven't met Chris Hansen. Why do you ask? Black bear sits on brown chair next to white mayor. Funny.
All the colors.
Gimme the picnic basket. Not actually that terrible, proclaims professional Arizonian game show host. Thank you. Hey, I'm making the news. Man meets bear in the woods during Crystal J.O. meetup. Love at first sight. Neighbors are outraged. Man, those are actually all pretty good. Hilarious. I love it. You guys are starting to warm up, and I appreciate it. Sometimes you need a false start, Joe. And by that, I mean I'm going to rip every point I can away from you at every opportunity. Dervio, nice one, C&J Dev. The Game Ruiner producer with 1,000 points. Pumpkin Spice with a whopping $2,000. So at the end of that round, we have the Game Ruiner 1,000. C&J Dev also tied. Pumpkin Spice 4,000. Thanks, Krista. Yada, yada, yada. 2,000, etc. One of my favorites, the Blank-O-Matic machine. This is one of the parts of the game that I actually really love. It's fine that you're into nerdy stuff, but I refuse to name our first child blank. It's fine that you're into nerdy stuff, but I refuse to name our first child blank. Now, here, what do you define nerdy, right? Because it could be anything from Pokemon to Star Trek, Star Wars, any number of anime or cartoon series, Stranger Things. What do you do, right? You just start naming your kids after dogs to be safe. Elliot was almost Rufus. But again, his name is a pop culture reference.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, we're guilty. I didn't name him like from the pantheon of any god. That would be pretentious. Or what? Like what? But sometimes you get a cultural pass because if you're Hispanic, you can get named Jesus and no one bats an eye. But if I named Elliot Jesus, hello, better than A, B, C, D, E, or just X.
It's true.
Right, but that's the thing. Your kid shouldn't be like a science project or a way for you to like prove that you're a cool parent or whatever. Jesus Christ, Alan. I believe that. Dervis, hey! How dare you? It's a great first name for a child. Nerdina. Classic. Merle. Cougar Chuggington. I like that one. Lord Butt Chuggington. First of his name. Lord Butt Chuggington. Dervis again. That's a popular one, people. I don't see why not. Dang, guys.
That's hilarious that two people did Dervis.
I mean, how do you not, right? It's a classic name.
But which Dervis do you vote for then?
Follow your heart. First Dervis with a whopping 1,000 points to Pumpkin Spice. Cougar Chuggington. It's a me, Dervio. Gathered up 1,000. Second Dervis. That's the Game Ruiner, Krista. The Game Producer, rather. The Game Ruiner.
Thanks.
3,000 points for the second Dervis. Unbelievable.
Pumpkin Spice, I voted for your Dervis.
It would be as if, like, if you were watching Supermarket Sweep and, like, two people had the tide that they called, right?
Yeah.
Game Ruiner.
И тут Пух неожиданно вспомнил об одном важном деле.
Да, нам пора.
И тут Пух неожиданно вспомнил об одном важном деле.
Да, нам пора.
Really quick, that is a Soviet Union era Pooh and Piglet ripoff, which I am wildly familiar with because my parents went to the Soviet Union in 1990 and brought us back a bunch of that crazy Soviet Union crap. And, you know, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet in Russia, pretty depressing. And who knew, right? Game Ruiner Krista over here. It's a me, Dervio. Here's the thing. For this game show, if I thought I could get away with it, I would use the intro to look it up later. Electric Six, Hatchet Man. The beginning of that song is so like awesome, and there's horns. It just pumps you up and gets ready for. Not that I want to keep Slothfist as the main one, but if I had my druthers, I would make it different for this.
И тут Пух неожиданно вспомнил об одном
Something very
важном деле.
important.
Да. Ну, пора,
Blackface
ну,
is
пора.
wrong.
И тут Пух неожиданно вспомнил об одном важном деле.
Да.
Now that I'm in the public domain, I can finally be used to the highway hands.
И тут Пух неожиданно вспомнил об одном
Remember something very
важном
important.
деле.
Да.
Move over here. I just farted. Classic.
И тут Пух неожиданно вспомнил об одном важном деле.
Да.
I'm just trying to get to the beach. Just trying to get something to
И
eat.
тут Пух неожиданно вспомнил об одном
I don't even
важном
want
деле.
this honey anymore. Shoot, how do I buy honey when I have no more mummy? What? No more mummy. Oh boy, okay. I can finally be used for a highway hats campaign. I mean, come on, people. Here's the thing. Think about it, though. I see hats every day on the way to work on the highway. And if I had somebody I could pay $13 or $14 an hour, Blackface drawing, that one goes to Dervio. Highway hats be a thing. Man, who is in the lead? We got a two-way. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, phew. I thought we were going to be a
Three-way tie.
three-way tie, but it looks like we got the Game Ruiner producer and Pumpkin Spice, both with 5,000 points.
Tony, I'm coming for you.
Yikes. Game Ruiner over here trying to ruin the game for Tony. Right, a headline for this. Hilarious. Oh, boy. It's a fabricated one that's completely hilarious. I have no qualms about this at all, nor do I have any misgivings about your competency to craft a competent headline around such, rich content.
I can't even.
It's rich. It's rich with content. It's a baby. They're cute and fun. He's wearing big glasses.
I can't think
Hello,
with
hilarious.
you talking.
And then he's in a field, right? Not a place where you'd typically find babies outside of like diaper commercials. But then the coup de grace, right, is he's got a laptop from somewhere around like 2004, right? Was he running Windows XP? Who taught this baby to computer? He's bad at it. But with those glasses, how can you blame him? Good point, Kayla. Might be a Chris Hansen decoy. This cat works for Perverted Justice. Tetrad Core. I meant to write money. Oh, yeah, more money. You promised me mo money. Mo. Oh, I should put my... I've got an extra... There. Does that look better? Got an extra sound... a sound thing. It's a pop filter, but it's a... Looks pretty terrible. Let's be real about that. Come on, people. I gave you so much to work with. Who's dragging? I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Oh.
I made.
Oh. Yeah, shut up, baby. He's always trying to catch predators. He didn't get no qualms at all, says husband Blue Gamer.
Oh my god.
Child labor breaking into white collar industry. Hilarious. All of those so funny. Okay. Oh gosh. Ooh, Game Ruiner. Very funny. Very funny, people. I love that one. All good. Wow. This game is going great. Where are we at? 6,000. 2 with 6,000. Thanks, Chris, to end the Ruiner producer. Another classic, the Lankomatic. It's nice to talk more, but I also like having my answers get totally trashed by literally everyone else being smarter. I like big butts and blank. I like big butts and blank. Rum and Coke. 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream. I like big butts and blank. Another Like, I know I gave that kid with the glasses and the computer a little bit of the business. This makes up for that and more. Like, I don't think I could ever complain again. Like this, all the sins of the past and the future wiped clean with one computerized printout. I like big butts and can you lie about it? Can you ever let them up? Or no, can you ever give them up, let them down, turn around and desert them? Have you ever rickrolled a butt?
You say butt so funny.
Check out this butt. Because you would call 1-900, wet butt. And they'd ask for a credit card. You'd hang up and go back to class because you were in junior high. And that's the phone that people use to call their parents if they stay late. We didn't have detention. We had PAR, right? Posted, the school I went to, academic readiness. And if you got in trouble, you didn't have your homework, whatever, you couldn't get a stamp for the class. No stamp for the class. You had to get a sand trap, which is detention. I like big butts and not having a game ruined by a game ruiner, producer, or distracted by a screaming game show. Pogs!
Pogs.
I like big butts and pogs.
There you go.
You can put those together. Bob's vagine? 2 scoops of jars with bees. I like big butts and a Cool Whip naked while chasing a cat around. Oh, you got Cool Whip. You're chasing a cat around. Marvin, you're naked.
Marvin.
He's what we at Perverted Justice call a slow mover. I also love TCAP answers, C&J Dev. Pogs. Classic. You know I love the 90s, Kayla. That's a very true one. And it's worth those 2,000 points. Who is with the 8,000 there?
Thanks, me.
Thanks, Krista, for ruining the first game with 8,000 points. And here we are. Survey says this is the last, biggest, and most final game of the game, people. Whew, don't choose the house answers. That'll give you a $500 quack. 3 prompts, 90 seconds each. Be funny, goddammit. I'm the host, and I'm trying to get you guys to do the job for me. Make up a Batman villain they wouldn't put in the movies. And how hard can that be, right? Batman villain who wouldn't make it to the movies. You see Christian Bale up on the screen. Who isn't he fighting, right? Let's say they pull Michael Keaton out of cold storage to do a Batman Beyond live action, right? Who is he not fighting? George Clooney. Who didn't he fight? He had a bad credit card. People love that. Here's the thing. Talk about Batmobiles. I have a fairly substantial Batmobile collection. Stop answering so fast. I have a lot of Batmobile stuff to talk about. I've got a lot of Batmobiles from the 60s Batmobile all the way up to the brand new one with the Pattinson Batman. I don't think I'm ever going to see a better Batmobile than the original Burton Batmobile. It just can't be done. It's gothic. It fits Batman. Everything else is close but no cigar for me personally. Some of the cartoons have gotten it close. Like the animated series is pretty close. It just feels like there needs to be a return to form because they kept getting wilder and wilder, and it needs to be practical. There needs to be a mix of, because the Pattinson one is pretty practical. It's like Punisher's car, for Christ's sake. Make up an honest slogan for Facebook. So anyway, about the Batmobile. You want something like the Keaton one because you just need room for one. You want a giant engine. It needs to be full of gears and covered in armor, so it feels like form and function work in that car. Whereas
Shut up.
you know, if you see the Pattinson one or the Affleck one, it just feels like, where's the panache, right? I don't want to be crazy utilitarian like the Bale one because whatever. As cool as you want to the Tumbler, it has the motorcycle in it, whatever. Keaton one, still the best. Make up an invisible. Inadvisable. Make up an invisible dog. I want you to make up an inadvisable name for a dog. Something you don't want to be shouting in a park or from your front porch. But anyway, so the thing is with the Batmobile is like, again, if you go too far in the past, right, you've got like nothing but like a 1934 Buick sedan or whatever, who just did with a felt hat. And then the 60s Batmobile, don't get me wrong, cool, campy. You don't want like open air, right? Those bubble domes are just like a great way to get picked off. Like, it doesn't take an idiot to realize you want to have cover over your head, not a convertible. All right, the Lackluster Arizona podcast. Not coming to a theater near you. Blank Man. He got his own movie, right? Atomic. Yeah, but the no protection. The great ruiner producer.
Hey. Swiper. No swiping.
I'm glad my son never got into Dora.
Me
I think
too.
I can handle that. The mentally stable. It's true. He never fights a sane person. I'll give you that much.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and vote for myself.
Luckily, the system isn't rigged that much.
I just meant I'm the ruiner.
Oh. So anyway, about the Batmobile.
Fucking seriously. When your business becomes everyone else's business. House of Zuck and Fuck.
What about the Batmobile?
Turn off your caps lock. We get it. Batman will be your savior.
Thank you, people. It is that much to make reference to the thing that I have so much love for, which is the Batmobile. Oh, man. I got to tell you, being a spectator is being an utter joy. And an indivisible C word. The C word. Dave, can you believe I made it through this whole game without a house answer? Joe, I can't. I can't believe that, Joe. Rufus, the FFOP mutt. I like that. Kitty?
Meow.
Dog named Cat. My cat named Stevens. Hooker. I don't know. Hobo and the Hooker. That could be a pair, right? Pair of dogs. Hobo is like a gruff mixed breed, and Hooker is
Joe, I'm not
something slutty.
I can't vote for you. I want to because I know it's you.
Or is it subterfuge? Because it's
God damn
Kayla
it.
signing it as Joe. That happened before. You can't lie. I give you full anonymity. The police are granted. You can lie during this game legally. All right. I mean, come on. Of course, that had to get at least one. Hilarious. Jesus, what a blowout this is going to be. Really?
Wow. It's the only thing I could think of because you wouldn't stop talking.
I thought that was a house answer about the Batmobile. I love that one. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, I didn't get voted for.
14 grand, though, is going to be tough to beat. Whoop. Getting close. Whoa! It's a me, Dervo. What's going on? CJ Dev, really terrible performance. Really terrible. 5,000. Woof. Pumpkin Spice with 13,000. The Game Ruiner producer with 13,000 points. Thanks, Krista, with 14,000. And It's a Me Dervia with a grand total of 15,000 points. And the Golden Joker Award goes to... Thanks, Krista. The Free Speech Ribbon goes to... The Game Ruiner! Wowee,
I have
zowie,
free
people.
speech, damn it.
Congratulations, everybody. It's a me, Dervio. We did it. Woo.
Are we starting over without changing our names?
Should we? If you want to, we can.
I want to change my name.
You're
I
about
didn't
to
ruin
see
this game.
All right, we're disconnecting to start over again, people, because Krista didn't ruin that game. So let me get this.
And I want to.
We all want to get our name changed. So we're looking at LVKJ. All right, people. Good night, C&J Dev. Thank you for showing up as long as you did. I'll be stepping in to take your place.
What?
Go with God, my friend. All right. Thanks, Dervio. We get Krista in this too. LVKJ. What is what we're looking at? The room code. We got not Krista, I promise. Dervis the butthole. It's a me, a Dervio. The Derv hole. All right. Loosen up a little bit. Maybe someone else will sort of filter in. We've got more than one spectator probably because I literally voted for nothing other than just the LOL.
Okay, yeah, let's wait for a minute.
There was a free speech award granted. So I thank whoever was spectating with me. And it was nice serving alongside you. It's kind of like, here's the thing. One time I was driving in California on the PCH, right? Going up to San Jose. And it was the middle of the night. It was a 13-hour drive from Mesa to San Jose. So, somewhere around between midnight and 2 a.m., it was just me, this gray truck, and this red car, just sort of swapping places on the road. We were like this little tiny tribe that was moving in synchronicity, just sort of as a globule along the PCH. Never knew their names, didn't even know what they looked like, what gender they were. We just had this weird, like, middle of the night connection. Right? That's what I had with my other spectator friend, and I thank you for that. It was pleasant while it lasted. But now I've got to step up. I'll probably switch over to the other microphone, too, so you don't hear all the typing. Chris is taking a little break. So it's just you and me, guys. Pretend like this is the green room. What's up? What do you think we should do? Hedging my bets is in. Now, again... Okay, so yeah, welcome, Dee Dee. Spectator, classic. Again, the person who wins, probably the last one, should go up, right? So we'll call the last game, and then you're going to have to be honest and tell me what your name on the game was, and then I'll put your screen name or whatever you want on the, or Krista will actually do it. I can't draw or write. But Krista will put your name right here. It'll hang up during our next episode, which is going to be the Heidi Matheny interrogation, which is a wild one. It's not necessarily an interrogation. She walks in and confesses. It's cut into two pieces because the first chunk is her walking in dumbstruck and explaining what's going on. The second half is basically her post-processing in orange and white prison jumps and trying to get to the bottom of it, which there's not much to get to the bottom of. Spoiler alert. Who the hell is Krista? We're waiting and waiting. And we're a go. Oh, what happened?
Oh, you broke it. Oh, no.
No. I didn't. I hit whatever. Here we go, people. Lock and load your answers. The more personally devastating, the better.
You're about to see
Or, true crime. TCAP also. Very funny.
если кто-то не захочет жить счастливым?
Тогда он умрет. Все желания должны исполняться.
Если кто-то не
What is
захочет
your
жить
favorite
счастливым?
magic trick to
Тогда он умрет.
perform?
Все желания должны исполняться.
Magic trick to perform. What is your favorite magic trick to perform, audience? See, now I'm going to have to talk a lot less. I'm going to have to think of an answer instead of distracting all of you from your answers, which sucks. Making hats disappear off. I see. I was trying to work a highway hats reference in. Too easy, right? All right, people. I'm going to level with you. Since you guys had so much time to warm up with the first game being ruined by Krista and then the second game not being ruined by Krista, but still somehow being ruined by Krista, you guys have had a chance to warm up and I haven't. I've just been talking while I'm trying to distract you people. So my answer is going to be probably a load of crap. I should have been a spectator with Dee Dee again. But I don't know how to end that sentence.
But period.
It's going to not be good for me. Nor you, because you're going to hear every time I type. Unless I do switch to the other microphone, which I might. Because holding a mic and a glass is...
Just switch it. Switch it now while you have the chance. Nope,
А
just
если кто-то не
kidding.
захочет жить счастливым?
Тогда он умрет.
Make my wig
Все
disappear.
желания должны исполняться.
I don't know, that looks pretty real to me.
А если кто-то не захочет жить счастливым?
Тогда он умрет.
The levitating jar of
Все желания должны исполняться.
It comes with a box of free crab meat.
А если кто-то не
Imitation.
захочет жить счастливым?
Тогда он умрет.
Making ugly girls
Все желания
disappear.
должны исполняться.
Oh, snap.
They should make
А
the hot
если кто-то не
ones.
захочет жить счастливым?
Тогда он умрет.
Pretending I'm 22 and I'm really
Все желания
47.
должны исполняться.
А если кто-то не захочет жить счастливым?
Тогда он умрет.
I can scream through any game.
Должны исполняться.
How dare
А
you!
если кто-то не захочет жить счастливым?
Тогда он умрет.
Making a sixer of mics appear from my leather jacket.
Oh.
I mean, obviously, what I'm going to vote for is pretty obvious. But what are you voting for, viewer? Maybe after this. Yeah, we'll do this one. I'll ruin it. Then we'll do one more where I'll be a spectator. And the winner will go right up here, baby. Unless you anger me in the middle of the next show. In which case, I will rip it down in front of everybody, spit on it, and throw it into the garbage can behind my jack-o'-lanterns. So watch yourself. You're on notice, person who hasn't won. Who are you waiting on? What's going
I
on?
don't know. I can't read the names from here. Can you read them?
Krista ruined this too, has answered. What? Totally answered. Not Krista, I promise, is there. Dervis the Butthole, weighed in. Hedge My Bets, also in. There's a missing sixth person, if you will. I don't know who they are because I can't remember anybody's name, but I hope they're feeling guilty by me saying this.
They still have time.
I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that ding. Oh, thanks, Dervio got disconnected. Uh-oh. Dervio moves in mysterious ways, people. Not Krista, I promise. I had to vote for that one, of course. God damn you. Yeah, whoa! There we go.
Yeah, I
a
voted
sixer
for
of
that one.
mics and the leather jacket. Classic TCAP reference, people. To Catch a Predator for those uninitiated.
Extra, extra.
Get ready, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man.
A baby in a wheelchair.
My toes
flying.
are tingling. I can feel it in my pectorals, too. Oh, God damn it.
And David has to put his microphone down. He is ready. Maybe I'll just talk this whole time because I'll bother you while you're trying to type in maybe your answer. And yeah, he's just typing, so it doesn't really make a difference about what I'm saying. I'll let you all get better answers than David. Type, type, type.
All right, people. You know what people like in this arena, and that is weird sexual proclivities. What do you think this is all about? Do you feel like this is just because not for nothing, I don't want to body shame, but that looks like me with a pumpkin on my head. Like if I put on a piece of negligee. But again, I don't want to body shame, and some people, I'm sure whatever. You'll never be able to tell a 1-for-1 ratio, but joint size versus boob size, dudes versus chicks, dudes are always talking about their joints and how big they are, despite the fact we all share a locker room together in junior high and high school, so we can all see each other's joints and know the reality of the situation. But that's the thing about dudes is most of the time, you wear a pair of shorts, you're not going to be like, oh, whoa. If a girl has larger than average boobs, it's going to show. A larger than average joint might not bulge through the jeans or whatever. Mm-hmm. So is it a similar problem? Do you go, oh, I'm jealous because that's an obvious endowment there. Whereas like as a dude, if a dude tells you he's got a huge joint, you go, sure. Because he's never going to show it to you.
That's true.
Hopefully. I mean, unless you want to see it and he's willing, then by all means, if everybody's consenting. Cisgender live.
Janet ruined another Halloween party.
Janet! Brenda! That's
should have been Grace. Amateur exhibitionist wife tries out a new mask for her. Oh, yeah. Becomes the headless horseman.
Come feel my pumpkin pectorals. Lots of seeds. Furries replaced by veggies. Still gross. Stop ruining Halloween. Damn it, Janet. Sexy jack-o'-lantern pills. Spills a lot of seed. Not bad. My tippy toes are tingling because mediocre. I'd like to think I'm more of a video star. It killed the radio. No, there's got to be something more than a podcaster. I'm more of an on-air personality. I like the pectorals, says Alison Marie Armstrong. That's the thing. There are so many good ones here. I'm not sure. Ends up the headless horseman. That's hilarious. The misspelling, I'll let slide. The headless horseman? Horror? All right, hedge your bets. Get your bets on the table here. Don't forget, you can, if you showed up late to the party, you can show up as a spectator with that room code LVKJ at wordsgame.lol. And then during the next game, I'm going to drop out so everyone have a chance to have their name on my shelf for a week. No more, unless I forget.
Which might happen. Especially if we don't do a game show.
But here's the thing. Everything behind me changes so often because there's always new articles and stuff moving in and out of the studio. You may have noticed some different things tonight. Because it's, I don't want to say completely different, but it's a wild change from what it used to be merely a week ago. Thank you. Points for me. Spills a lot of seed. Whoa! That was a house answer. Thank you for my reference. Love it.
Thank you.
What's not negative 250? Embarrassing, right? But don't tell us who your real name is because it's embarrassing for you. Blake Obatic. This is one of my favorites, people. It's like the computer that tells you what love is. No one appreciated Lady Gaga when her stage name was.
Back when her stage name was.
No one. Tony, where are you? No one appreciated Lady Gaga when her stage name was. Nope, don't like that. That's better. Perfect. Gady Lala. Classic, Matt. There with the with the puns and the roasts. Savage. Here's the thing. If at one point when we all get comfortable enough with each other, I would love to do just a full-blown roast show of yours truly. I've been looking for someone to roast me forever.
Of this game?
No, just in general. But I feel like this is probably the only...
yeah.
The only venue in which people are going to be comfortable, because people don't like telling people...
I've tried. I have tried.
That's the thing. I don't know.
I mean, I have a hard enough time roasting you.
Boom, roasted. They did it on The Office. It can't be that hard, people.
I need to get more vanilla sheet cake.
Oh, I feel like I missed a lot. Hi, everyone. What a photo. LOL. Yeah, the jack-o'-lantern. Here's the thing. I kind of liked it because I love Halloween. I didn't wear this shirt to work today, but I wore a very nice Halloween shirt with jack-o'-lanterns and cauldrons and black cats and stuff. One of the doctors walked by. I was like, ooh, someone's excited about Halloween. I said, literally every day, bitch. Now get out of my office. Boom, roasted. I roasted her. Stefani Germanata. Lady, let's ruin another game. Hilarious. Gady Lala. Hey, I heard that before. Matt. The sixth lawyer. Sarah? Dervis Mo Money Lervis.
Nice.
Dervis Mo Lervis. Love that too. Love them all. Holy crap. So good. If someone can work a Gina Fustamatelli Italian butt detective reference in, I will send you a $5 bill.
Are you fucking serious?
Did you get disconnected?
It wants me to enter the room code.
Try it again. I mean, you're there. It just says you disconnected. This happened before. Contact technical support or your administrative user.
Okay.
Stefani Germanata is her real name. Oh, well, whoa. Thanks, Tony. Way to take the fun out of that answer. I thought it was a play on the Gwen Stefani, name. I thought, oh, that's kind of funny. Not funny, Tony. Stop bringing reality in here. That exit's at the door. I bet you see his real name. Saya? There we go. Katie Lala. Oh, no! What is just nailing it front, left, back, right, and center? I think I had to vote for that one.
Oh, shit.
That was the evil witch from Sleeping Dervis. Maleficent?
Maleficent.
Maleficent? No one appreciated her. No, well, yeah, because, whatever. Like, here's the thing. If you're just a good singer, who gives a shit? You have to be super hot or super zany, and good news. Lady Gaga went zany.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Put in the cream.
Oh, man.
Просто девочка стала. Ни одной морщинки. А из чего? Из чего крем?
I don't know, people. This is another reason I want to move toward trivia or something, or I'm holding cards, because it'll be less this. Or even if we did something like Boulder Dash or something that would take a creative answer, I would rather do that than maybe this. I know that this is bad because it's mostly hilarious, but I want to sort of mix it up. And I miss, maybe this is just a pre-COVID me, but I miss getting together with people and playing games IRL and reading cards and having pieces and shit.
Yeah.
And the closest we're probably going to get to that is something I find at Goodwill that has a million trivia questions about The Simpsons or whatever, which I'll kick everybody's ass at. No one can beat me at Simpsons trivia, right? RJ's tried and failed multiple times. Everybody who's come up against the Great Wall of Dervis fails. John Dupé's sweat. Classic. You can't beat me. I'll take you on any day in Simpsons trivia. I beat Baked Salmon, pretty sure, a couple of times. Unstoppable. Anybody who comes up against me might as well consider themselves a tomato can.
Просто девочка стала. Ни одной морщинки. А из чего? Из чего крем?
What do you put in the cream? What do they put in the cream? Stop asking me stupid goddamn questions, you dumb idiot.
Просто
Classic.
девочка стала. Ни одной морщинки. А из чего? Из чего крем?
Tobacco can. It's come. It's come.
Просто девочка стала. Ни одной морщинки. А из чего? Из чего крем?
Nunya. Beeswax. Jahiz collected by the Crystal J.O.S. in the woods. Jahiz.
Ни одной морщинки.
That was hilarious.
А из чего? Из чего крем?
The pumpkin girl's seed.
Просто девочка стала. Ни одной морщинки. А из чего? Из чего крем?
It's Gina Fustamatelli's hemorrhoid cream.
Просто девочка стала. Ни одной морщинки. А из чего? Из чего
Another
крем?
classic, Adam Hubbard, Lobster Ghost Detective. Stephanie's... Damn it, Tony! Stop bringing that up! We get it! You know who Lady Gaga's name is! Jeez. We get it. You're a Lady Gaga fan. But it's probably still going to get my vote because it was funny. I love running gags, people. I'm a classic comedy. Watch. I can't remember if it was Duck Soup, any of the old Marx Brothers movies, but Duck Soup, Horse Feathers, the mirror gag. Oh my God. When he tries to, or in Horse Feathers in the sanatorium, when he tries to get the lady to take the horse pill because he's actually a horse doctor. Classic comedy, people. Running gags, I'll take them. Anything. You liar. Tony's lying to me right now. Since that wasn't his answer. Who else? Who else, Tony? Point the accusatory finger of blame in any direction, and I'll look to find an innocent accusee. It was you.
It wasn't me because mine's the one that seems to always have a goddamn typo in it.
Just stop and think and look.
I
All these
did.
ASCII characters. Oh, I never got that one. I understand, Tony, but I never got closure on Kayla's ASCII thing from earlier. So, like some ampersands and stuff.
I don't know. I'm not going to get out of this browser because it keeps messing up.
There
Obviously,
we go.
I knew it
Thank
was you.
Come on. I got to pick the low-hanging fruit.
God damn it. Nobody wanted my...
What actually has some points? Classic. So Dervis the Butthole is in the lead with 6,000 points.
What?
I'm right behind with 5,000.
I didn't realize I was in the lead.
Duck Soup. When every time the camera cuts, Groucho is wearing a different military uniform. Yeah, classic. Holy shit. So funny.
Why would this be on a newspaper? I can't even think of something because it's so funny. Oh boy.
On what planet, right? Like, here's the thing. Remember the guy with the bear?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, too.
That was easier.
Let's say, yeah. They're going generally ask them out. But by and large, photos in newspapers are black and white. There's a billion public domain photos out there. Who do you think, not who, what do you think the people involved in this thought? Like the dude, the chick, the photographer, they go, hey, we got an assignment to shoot some weird stock photos for a game. I need an ethnically ambiguous lady, an obviously very white man, and she needs to love her some ass. And they go, this is for what? A video game? Are they redoing Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? What's going on? All we can do is listen to this public domain Garfield and Friends music ripoff. My ASCII moment. Bull crap. That looked too much like something that was intentional, Kayla. This is a conspiracy and I don't accept it. I'd sooner stick my face in someone's butt than buy that. This is why I get so damn mad, people. This right here.
Butts.
Women love butts too. Let those ladies get those asses. Meow. If you hold the butthole real close to your ear, you can almost hear the sound of it. So, baby, give me that toot toot. Let me give you that beep beep. Local lawyer fucks up their chances at winning by trying to play
2 players at once.
What?
Joe!
Woman finds new appreciation for rimming. Right.
God damn it, Joe.
If she found an old appreciation, local lawyer fucks up their chances of winning by trying to play 2 players at once.
So Joe is also going to be hedge your bets because he has to go back and forth between 2 players.
That son of a bitch. Is that why we have 6?
Probably. That's why it takes him so long to do the second one.
I should disqualify your ass right now, Joe.
Hilarious. He's on his phone and his computer or whatever.
You are this close from being eradicated from the FFOP game show universe, Joe. This is espionage.
It's hilarious, Joe.
This is Kayla level multiple personality bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna give Kayla ideas to have 1, 2, and 3 players. See, Joe had to vote here, and then now they're going back to the other one.
All right, so
Joe.
during the next game, if Joe wins, his name doesn't go up here. I'm gonna pick someone at random if Joe wins. Pull a name from my hat. It'll just if Joe wins, I'll just put Sad Garfield up there.
Just sit Garfield on the shelf.
All right, Women Love Bus 2.
Yeah.
That
was
one was funny. Come on, people. I mean, come on. Who is what? Why are they so bad? Thank you for that. Something that put me ahead. 7. Okay. Me and Dervis the Butthole tied. I'm okay with that. Another classic Blankomatic. Using multiple names is a sad act of a sad, sad person.
I like the location of this daycare center. I just don't like that it's called.
I like the location of this daycare center. I just don't like that it is called blank. All right, people. Here we go. That's the thing. Matt, you bring up a good point. Playing with children. Right? Who wants to do that? Somebody's got to, because there's a whole bunch of them, and it's now once you get past a certain age, or once you become aware of TCAP or child predators or whatever, don't you just sort of not intentionally, but give everybody who dedicates their life to children a little bit of a second glance to be like, these things are annoying. Why are you doing this? I mean,
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't mind like donating my time at a Boys and Girls Club or whatever, but then even then I feel like I would be.
Well, that's the thing. And I hate to say it this way because I don't mean it to say like come out this way, but if it's men, yes.
Right? Because if I want to go and be like, hey, I want to help out some kids looking the way I do and just being me, they're probably going to be like,
But
and rightfully so. They don't need my ass rolling up in there.
But if it's a woman, I wouldn't bat an eye. But still, that's not
double standard, people.
Right.
I never voted for myself. I started so well, but since I'm on my phone and started messing up,
It's a joke.
My other Jamaican mommy.
It's a daycare center.
So?
Chris
Hansen's Funhouse.
There you go.
Chris Hansen's Funhouse. Yeah. The 7th lawyers hedge your kids at daycare.
That's funny.
Dervis' sad sack.
Nike Shoe Factory number 8273.
That's where I went to preschool. Well, I obviously can't vote for the one that's obviously Joe's. Which leaves only the one that might be Joe's. All right. Come on, people. What are we doing here? You're all insane. What does the seventh lawyer mean? Okay, so not Joe. Matt, the seventh lawyer is referring to Sarah Boone. She has been through and is now on her seventh lawyer, Mr. Bankowitz, and I'm not sure if he is still employed
Yes.
under... Okay, so Mr. Bankowitz...
As of this moment, because I looked up her court case today,
Okay,
because I
seventh
wanted
lawyer.
to spell his last name.
Sarah Boone's seventh lawyer.
Mr. Frank Bankowitz.
Mr. Bankowitz, who she's only had 4 15-minute Zoom calls with, totaling 1 hour.
Which, I mean...
You're in jail, Sarah.
Yeah,
what are
but
you doing?
no, but her recent letter that I hope if Hamburger
Hamburger,
Helper...
if you're out there, please read the next letter.
Please, because there's a document in her letter about an investigator who also, like her investigator investigating her case cannot get a hold of her lawyer. So, like, it's legit. Like, he is not available.
Sometimes the squeaky wheel does need grease and not replacing. But I don't know if that's entirely the case. What? All right, not bad.
That was pretty funny. But it was a house answer?
It was Joe? All right, that one got a vote out of
I
me.
think Joe is both what and
God damn it, Joe.
and the
Now 1,000 points behind Dervis is Dervis the butthole. Not is a.
Dervis is a butthole.
How dare you? Survey says, people.
This is the last chance to get past Dervis the butthole, which is me.
3 prompts, 90 seconds each. Be funny. That's the bottom line,
damn it.
people. Make up a bad name for a baseball team. Oh, shit, people. Get ready to be underwhelmed by that answer, but it is something I am happy with. Playing stickball there, Matt, down under, hitting sticks.
In the down under.
Hitting balls with sticks. Talk about, not the docks, the continent that you live on, but talk about the here's the thing.
Do you see lots of kangaroos?
My wife and everybody else thinks that, like, you step out the front door of anywhere in Australia and you're immediately mauled by a wave of brown recluse and brown moccasins and all this other shit.
Everything
It's
is there
not
to kill
terrible,
you.
right? Here's the thing. I'm cleaning out the brew closet today and found another, 2-inch scorpion that went into the tank with all the other ones.
Gross.
And we live in Arizona.
I want to murder
This
all
isn't
of them.
Australia. I see scorpions and stuff all the time. We see roadrunners, one of my personal favorites.
I'm fine with roadrunners. Scorpions do not belong in my house.
They belong exactly here because they need to eat all the bugs that are annoying.
They can eat the bugs outside.
Well, when they get in here, who's going to pick up the slack?
We don't have a lot of bugs inside.
So you've seen red. Okay, so you're talking about black widows, Matt. I've never seen a brown recluse IRL. Seen tons of black widows. I think
I've
they're
seen
beautiful.
what happens after a black recluse bite.
A brown recluse.
Brown recluse
Name a game that takes a lifetime to master. Name a game that takes a lifetime to master. Name a game that takes a lifetime to master. But that's the thing. If you live in a any extreme environment, I feel like you're going to get something insane. If you live in a desert, you're going to get like scorpions and stuff. If you live in a very wet, like a tropical environment, there's going to be a bunch of crazy shit going on there. Not a lot going on in like the temperate zones. Like if you live around but pine trees, you may get like bears, but all your stuff is going to be big.
Living in Connecticut, like being raised for 21 years in Connecticut, I did not.
That's like Hamburger. The link to play is wordsgame.lol. And
Yes.
the code is on the table.
You
Thank
have
for
better
joining.
play the next game as a
Play the
player.
thing. We also have a request. Read Sarah Boone's next letter, please.
Yes, please.
So we can play it on our show.
Her August letter. It's great. It's only 3 pages or 4 pages, but it's good.
Subscribe to Hamburger Helper Flicks if you haven't
Also
already,
that.
people.
Yes.
What's the code? What's the
LVKJ.
LVKJ up there in the corner.
Living in Connecticut, there's not like crazy, stupid animals that'll murder you.
Exactly, because you're in a temperate, like, deciduous forest. Make up an unusual title for a Legend of Zelda video game. But, yeah, that's the thing. Up in where there's nothing happening, like Appalachia, where you don't have, like, scorpions, it's just, like, bears and mountain lions and normal shit. That's where you get hillbillies drinking too much moonshine and talking about the Mothman or the Jersey Devil or whatever.
Maybe I was just naive when I was growing up, but I never saw anything.
Oh, Kayla brings up a good point. Would you be able to read Dear Santa letters in Sarah Boone's voice?
Oh my God, I hope
Let me answer this question. Make up an unusual title for a Legend of Zelda video game.
Seconds, Dervis. It's the first time I've ever called you Dervis.
Everybody's got to do it at least once in their life. Survey says, is that everything?
Yep.
Make up a bad, the underwhelming Dervises. God damn it. Still funny. Underwhelming baseball team. The Baltimore Bathroom Cougars.
Oh, that's good.
Every Best
Double
Buy
B's.
people. FFOP Flamingos.
Ooh.
Not from a municipality, but I'll sponsor the team. Hedging your bets. God damn it, Joe. You're fired.
The Washington fascists.
Yeah, I get it. Dervis's sad sack of balls. Hey, how'd you know about my sack of balls? And how sad it was. Oh, man, the underwhelming Dervises.
Oh.
It's like a whirling dervis. Am I right? Anybody get that reference? Whirling dervis?
Whirling Dervil.
That's not a thing. Nobody's named Dervil. That's stupid.
The Whirling Dervil was in Rick and Morty.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I know what a whirling dervish is, and I will know what a whirling dervis is. A whirling dervil? That's bullshit.
I'm pretty sure.
Take that shit out of the studio.
I'm pretty sure it
Don't
was
bring
Rick
up
and Morty.
the whirling dervil ever again because it doesn't exist. Case closed. God damn it.
Damn it, Joe. Hedge your bets already.
Just answer hedge your bets for every answer. Survey says, name a game that takes a lifetime to master. Finishing use your words without a host or a producer ruining it. Hey. Classic, more of a producer. Othello. Joe, shut up. Use your words. If you ask Dervis,
Oh my
how
God.
dare you?
This is
an onslaught of my personal character. The tricky mistress of podcasting. What? Podcasting, if Dave...
Use your words with Dervis as the game show host. Well, this is hard.
You magnificent bastards.
I
think it's hilarious
am offended by the producer ruining it.
I think it's funny when all the answers have the same theme, and then when on top of that, like two of them are almost exactly alike worded.
Yeah, and that's strange.
You guys are hilarious.
I want to know who made almost the same one as I did.
Oh, Joe.
He's got to go back and refresh and reload.
I'm going to come to your house and break your tablet over my knee. Legend of Zelda and the quest for sweet tea. It's what they do down south.
It's true.
Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. Engelbert Humperdinck. Man, he got a lot of ass. Not for nothing. What the hell is an ocarina? Hey, lava. Legend of Zelda. Screams of the game show host. The Crystal Jail Railroad.
Oh.
I'd like to see something with Zelda take place at the turn of the Industrial Revolution, Legend of Zelda, and the Curse of the Two Joes. Now that I can get behind. If we don't all vote for that, we're all communists.
I'm not voting for you.
Unless Joe voted for that.
You mean wrote that?
Yeah, I mean wrote that. In which case, don't. But I. I like the Engelbert Humperdinck one, so that's what I'm going to vote for. Full disclosure and transparency. Because Engelbert Humperdinck always remind me of Prince Humperdinck from The Princess Bride.
I've never seen that.
And not only does it remind me of that, but Engelbert Humperdinck was one of the records that my parents would play on their record player throughout the fucking house. So you hit the nail on the head, whoever did that. Engelbert Humperdinck.
Survey says
bad. I don't think I voted for that, but still. Nothing for the sad sack.
What? Then why did it bring it up?
To rub it in. There we go. Come on,
Damn.
baby. More! More! Oh, God. This is unbelievable. No! Come on. This is my last chance. 3,000. No! Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That was the house answer, David.
Joe, you son of a... I will never forgive you for this, Joe. Never. We're no longer even friends.
He didn't win.
I
Joe
don't
didn't
care.
win.
I don't care.
Oh, I got 4th place.
It's the principle. I got 3rd. Thanks, Dervio and not Krista, I promise, with 16,000 points. The Gold Joker Award.
You know what? I still feel like I won.
What? No.
Free speech ribbon.
Unbelievable. I did not win, nor did I get either of the awards.
Ditto.
This is bullshit. I am out of here. Last game, people. Pony up to the bar. This is our last game. So, whoever wins this game, you know how it goes. That's what I'm going to do. And the enter code, once again, the website is www.wordsgame.lol. LZEP is the code to get in. Sign in to become a player. Once. Just once. And we'll get this game underway. Once again, I'm not going to play. I'm going to be a classic spectator and thankfully be able to talk over everybody else's thinking time.
That'll be the best thing in the world.
Woo!
Hamburger Helper, I hope you join us.
Snazzy Jacket, thank you, player. Sarah Boone's Next Letter, classic reference. Mr. Bankowitz, he feels like a Mary Poppins character. Joey Jojo, not Joe. Down under. I hope that's Matt.
Yeah.
He's delivering some thunder.
Do you see lots of wallabies and kangaroo? Are they the same thing?
No, that's why they have 2 different names.
Well, I'm asking
Is a bee
Matt.
a wasp?
Yes.
No, it isn't.
They have stingers. They're bees.
Shut up, Joe. I'm going to...
What did Joe say? I can't get out of this screen.
I'm going to permanently IP ban you. You're gonna have to have Banivade to come back to the show. He says, "Holy shit, David for the Dave voting for the fucking house answer broke me."
That was so hilarious, Joe.
Not funny.
It was so funny because
whatever.
it was the only one
Let's
he chose.
Stop talking about that. However,
No.
Matt says that Matt Science Fact from Down Under. Wallabies are smaller, less violent creatures. Yeah. Kangaroos are wildly aggressive.
Yeah, and they could probably murder a man. Kill
More
a man.
than a man. They could kill 50 men. 50 Australian men per kangaroo is not out of the realm of possibility. Entire Aboriginal
one man at a time.
tribes. No, this is at a time. Entire tribes have been wiped out by a single kangaroo.
Just by their look? The look of them?
No, because they're thick as
thick thighs.
Their arms, they're jacked. A good
they're
kangaroo
strong.
is a yoked animal. They're like those double muscular dogs you see that are freak shows every now and
I have
again.
never heard of the term yoked until I met David.
Yoked, guys. You get yoked out. So let me enter as the spectator here. There's some things you just need to learn because you can be yoked, as in like super strong, or you can yoke out your pee hole by shoving a bunch of AAA batteries in there. You would want to be one and not the other. You say, boy, that dude is yoked at the gym. And if you look over and there's a huge dude with a bunch of muscles and he's glistening in the oil, you go, I get what you mean. If he looks like me, you go, oh, something right. Anyway, let's go, people. Dingo took my baby. Wife ran off with the kangaroo. Well, I hope the dingoes do a good job raising your child.
You're about to see a subtitled
И недаром все континенты рукоплещут труженикам нашего большого балета.
Oh boy.
И недаром все континенты рукоплещут труженикам нашего большого балета.
I don't envy you guys now that I'm sitting out as merely the host. Wombat's pretty cute. Everything that must be typical, right? Wherever you go, because like every local animal here that we see a bunch of, I just am totally blown away every time somebody comes in from out of town, or they come back east or from Europe or wherever, and they come visit us here in Arizona, and they get an eyeful of what we have to offer, and they go, whoa, it's like a mind-blowing thing. It's like just normal everyday life, right? Like if you here in America see a picture of Sweden and it's like this beautiful little mountain town, once that becomes your everyday thing, I'm sure everybody in that town, I'm sure every once in a while looks out and goes, whoa, that looks great. And like I do when I look out over the Superstition Mountains, I go, whoa, sometimes they look pretty good. But by and large, you just go, it's just the same shit, a different day. You haven't had so much time with the new things, so you go, whoa, there's a lot of bloom on that rose. But if we're going to talk about small, cute animals, kiwis have always had my heart. Their tiny little wings, cute little bodies, or those fat cockapows or whatever, those fat parrots that can't fly, that just sort of roll around. Those are adorable. Has my mating dance helped you get in the mood? I'm a predator. I can't remember. You're right. The old FFOP sampler was better.
That's my dance for the talent show. Read the answers.
Worst date ever. Demonstrating the Arizona mating dance. It's not that impressive, people. Really quick, I'd like to play you something.
I made some spaghetti, but I dropped some sauce on the floor.
God.
I love baked salmon.
Cool.
Dog.
Oop,
Dog. Dog.
Stop!
Dog.
Oh
Dog.
my god.
Dog. Dog.
Sorry, people. You had to hear dog 40 times.
Dog, dog, dog. Are you spectating?
I did it. I spectated. What's happening? I voted for that one because the old soundboard was good, but we needed a dedicated soundboard operator.
Look,
was the problem.
my Predator one that I couldn't remember the name of a boy, a guy who liked boys, was a good one too.
Yeah, sure. That's why you got so many points. How many
I
points
got
did you get? One.
Shut
It
up.
was a shutout.
I couldn't. All I could think of was Maurice Wolin. He didn't go for a dude, I don't think.
His shoe never fell off.
It totally did. Look at this cat.
Do you think? I was gonna say, do Jewish people put up Christmas trees?
Huh.
Because I know that their decorations are often, the Jewish part of my family, the decorations are often blue, but I can't remember if I've ever seen a Christmas tree in a Jewish family member's house. Is this cat Jewish? I don't know. Are they circumcised? I can't even tell what gender the cat is. Something you have to decide on your own, people. P.S. You're supposed to write a headline for this. What are you supposed to, the cat is doing all the writing. Would it be so hard, right? To just get some people who know comedy to just look over the the material that, like, or maybe not even comedy necessarily, but like some people well versed in improv who realize what it takes to develop something from a strong, grounded base. And then you hand them something like this and you go, what do you think? They go, this is stupid. The insane has to fly off of the normal or the mildly super normal. We can't see this and go like, what do you got, you zany, wacky people? Because what do you do with this? Garfield and friends.
I have to take my headphones off to type my answer so I can hear him a little quieter.
I'll move closer to you when you take them off so you can really soak it in. Because there's, like, seriously, I'm sure you're all thinking this as I'm saying it aloud. You want something normal to make funny. Dear Santa, why is this Christmas tree decorated the colors of the Israeli flag? Jewish cat. It has come to my attention that the red dot is from the laser pointer has not been... Cat has no idea what Christmas is. It's a Jewish cat. Dear Santa, please don't burn down my Jewish Christmas tree like you did last year. Hebrew-raised cat rebels and decorates for Christmas and Hanukkah to aggravate King Joe who hates cats. Wow, they really know me. God damn.
It's not a sentient being. That's funny.
Hilarious. Oh my God. It's hard. I disagree. This isn't as cringy, unfunny, bad as previous hilarious stock images. What, you know, sometimes cats can save it, but more often than not, like, what are we doing here, people? Birdie, you know what I'm talking about. Matt ran out of time. I imagine it's because she's on the other side of the world. Different time zones.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
Yikes. This is crazy,
I'm glad I got those points back after getting the house answer, Joe.
Down under in last place with 500. Joey Jojo.
No, it was Joe. Matt that was down. That was the house answer. God damn it, Matt. That was a good house answer, though.
It's okay.
I forget what it was.
How do you know it was good then? It's okay to give my reproductive organ a nickname, but please stop calling it blank. It's okay to give my reproductive organ a nickname, but please stop calling it blank. Stop calling my uterus Gary. Snazzy jacket with a fast answer. They know what's up because they've seen this jacket. That's what's up, tubes.
I fucking love this jacket that we found.
$15. Had the original price tag on it.
$250.
From Macy's. Cashmere, baby. 4%. The rest of it's silk.
Please stop calling it
blank. Here's the thing. Nicknames I've always wanted, but when it comes to genitals, it's dicey, right? And you don't, even if it's a good nickname. I never wanted a nickname referring to my genitals, and I did get one.
Don't tell me what it was until I can get my answer in.
I'll tell you after this in 2 and 2. What was the nickname for my genitals? Somewhere between 2 and 4 girlfriends ago. Little House on the Prairie, close but no cigar, Matt. What? And this wasn't just her. It was all the people she worked with, too. I got this nickname from everybody she worked with.
What was it?
Tree. The Tree. Stanley the Power Drill. And I was like, how do you figure? Because there's no roots. The Roast Beef Curtains. Tricky Dick.
Joe messaged me on Discord.
The least tricky. What did he say?
Do you use Little Dervis?
Stephanie. Goddamn it, Tony.
Germanata.
Gina Fustamatelli. That blocked fallopian tube.
That's a house answer, probably. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I couldn't think of a good one myself to put in because somebody kept talking about what he used to be called.
I never brought it up until the time had passed. So technically,
No, you brought it up before, and
right,
I said, "Don't tell me."
You said, "Don't say the name," and I did it.
And obviously,
until the
my
road
mind
was
started
over.
running, and then Joe said, "Use Lil Durvis,"
and
I already did it.
Like the one, it was basically just one of her friends that really hammered it home because every time every time I saw him, he would refer to me as that and like give me a wink and a nudge. He was a very like 5'4", like shave head black dude, super chill. But he always wanted to like reference my penis, which I was not super comfortable with.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, thanks, but weird. Too many leaves.
자, 내 손녀애다.
What?
My grandson. It's a secret ring of photo sharing. This is old Facebook. Pre-Facebook. So what up with that, folks? Sometimes here's the thing. Since I got a little time on my hands in between answers, I'm going to tell you a little something. I've got a lot of monster trucks up here and here. There's some down there, and there's some on this desk right here. And some days in my wilder moments or my more boring moments, I think maybe I'll take a Tuesday, pull all the monster trucks down, set up another camera, and do a monster truck tour through the collection that I own, through all of the grave diggers, which I have many, from the legacy here to the multiple variant mud trucks and the classic and current, the 40-year anniversary edition. I've got a couple of Monster Mutt variants, 2 Bakugan Dragonoid. I've got a purple and a red. Not that anybody cares, but we've got the time, right? Soldier of Fortune right here. Jurassic Attack. Very few like officially licensed Monster Jam dinosaur figures. Jurassic Attack, one of maybe only 2. Megalodon doesn't count. Not a dinosaur. It's a giant Paleolithic shark. And sometimes you'll see videos on YouTube saying, are they alive? Probably not. No, they're too big. Got the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile here. If you can see that, you probably can. It's out of frame. The Batmobile.
Let's hunt.
Whoop.
자, 내 손녀.
Perverted Justice Recruitment Drive.
Let's hunt.
자, 내 손녀애다.
The fallopian tube answer was not.
Thanks, Joe.
자, 내
Here,
손녀애다.
here's what the dermis look like in heyday.
Let's hunt.
They go so fast,
I
you
know.
can't read
내
them.
손녀애다.
No take backs.
At least you get to read
That's
them
one
full
thing.
after the fact.
That's true.
자, 내
I told you
손녀애다.
before, man, I'm not your grandson. Here's what the Dervis looked like in his heyday before he discovered being a game show host. I'm just a spectator, so I can't hand out any points, but that one tickled me, obviously. Hey, Decon, welcome.
Hey, Decon.
P.S., what are you doing, right? You're on bed rest. Show up to my goddamn shows.
Yeah.
Decon Defenseman is a huge hit. You should be collecting 60% of the $0 I'm bringing in every week. Subscribe to Decon versus the Dark. P.S., by the way.
Yeah.
In addition to Hamburger Helper Flicks.
Extra, extra. Oh, boy. It's going to be a
Buckle up,
fucking...
people. Oh, boy. Let me put up the armrest because I might break my arms if I
on a
get too excited.
wheelchair. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It's a guy holding a brick. So here's a guy holding a brick with a metal ruler.
That's what that is? Is that also a level?
There's a metal ruler on the side. I don't know what's on the top. It looks like we have some 12-gauge copper wire.
What?
Taped to the front. That black strand right there is probably either 12 or
I can't even see
maybe
that.
10-gauge copper wire. Probably not stranded due to the shape. And then some Japanese candy wrapper up top there. So what do you do about that, folks? Are you glad that I didn't partake? Because my answers would have just decimated everybody here, and it would just say house wins here every time. Henceforth. You know, not for nothing. I'm really banking on Snazzy Jacket because why not?
Joe keeps messaging me in Discord.
Tell Joe to stop talking about my genitals on Discord.
I can't.
I'm a game show host. I'm a professional, Joe.
I'm not. I can't put the things he's telling me.
Yeah, talk about your genitals on Facebook in all caps, like everybody else does. Seriously though, I cannot believe what passes on Facebook now. Like, thirst traps aplenty. Like, sometimes I'll just get bombed with a bunch of chicks in lingerie being like, hey, whoa, and there's, if you want to see more, there's ways to do that via money. And I go, is that a Facebook thing now?
Sure, why not?
I mean, whatever. Money's money. But it just seems like Facebook was one of those places that...
What?
1989, a Motorola phone.
I didn't get to finish my answer.
You had over a minute and a half. Life hack: instead of a phone, carry around 2 bricks of ruler taped onto it. Taking a brick phone too literally. Hey, that's Kayla's phone. Don't knock Kayla. If you hold a brick really close to your ear, you can almost hear an angry podcast mention the little cow.
He hasn't mentioned them at all this
not
episode.
once, people. This being so hilarious. It's just so wacky. Isn't this? I don't know. Sometimes that's funnier to me. That's straightforward. Isn't this picture making fun of those? So hilarious. Isn't this? Sometimes obtuse is funny. That's the great thing about humor. It's ethereal. And what doesn't work, sometimes you can kickflip. Sarah Boone's next letter. Lolcow, that's got money in it. Jesus,
I had to
people.
vote for that one because I couldn't finish mine because you wouldn't
Kayla,
stop talking.
right? Yeah, Kayla is blowing out this one with her Lolcow
God
lore.
damn it. I had a good one too. And it said I had 30 seconds left on the screen.
I scream, you scream. We all scream blank. They call the cops. They show up. I got to find the keys quickly. I can't do it fast enough. They break down the door. It's an embarrassing sex pervert scene. That's life. Not for nothing, but think about... I was watching the interrogation of James Hansey, the Buckeye, Ohio police chief. And we're probably going to cover that on this channel eventually, but his interrogators bring up something is like once an investigation starts, it unravels literally everything in your life. And just think right now, imagine if like a criminal investigation, not necessarily focused on you, but someone you know, started and the police had to start digging into your life. Imagine what they would find. I'm not saying it would be bad, but it would definitely be embarrassing, right? I don't have anything that I would go to jail for, but if somebody around me was victimized or criminalized or whatever, and I had to go under the microscope, I mean, just think, like, the amount of phone records and stuff, like, the amount of, like, just white bread sexting that goes on between people that the police have to thumb through to try and solve a murder must be astronomical. Krista, I'm feeding you good answers. Use them. You know what. Use that. Judge Wooten, make Mr. Bankowitz answer when I call him. Judge Wooten. I said it. I had 30 seconds on screen, but David, what's something? They call
the cops. God damn it.
Mark Twitchell. Marvin, you're naked.
Marvin.
Yeah, Cool Whip. You're chasing a cat around. It said I had 30 seconds on the screen, but David's wouldn't stop talking, and I didn't answer in time. It's so funny. But that might be Joe, so I can't. I can't. The Judge Wooten was funny. I hope
Yeah,
that's
that is
hamburger.
pretty funny. Me too.
Judge Wooten. Oh, Kayla. Okay, I should have voted for that one. Marvin, you're naked. Down under.
Yeah, I had to vote for that.
Yeah, I'm a spectator and I voted for it. So
Joe, you didn't even vote for the one that you told me to put in?
Joe, you piece of shit. This is the last game, people. The last game of the last game.
I have to pee so bad. You don't even know.
Access denied. 3 prompts, 90 seconds each. Be funny, people. If you want your name hanging in this studio,
if your nipples had names, what would they be? That's what it's gonna give us.
This is like one of those zany, like junior high truth or dare questions, right? Like no adult ever, unless you're a sex pervert, no adult is ever like, what would I name my balls, my dick, my vagina, my nipples, my butthole, whatever. They're not.
No.
And if they do, like they pull it out at the wrong moment and that relationship ends quickly. That's the thing about dirty talk, guys, is if you do it wrong, woof, it's a ruiner.
Yeah.
Especially because it's not something you're going to find out immediately, right? Like for any part of your relationship with that person for the first through the third day right before sex, they're probably not going to talk weird dirty talk to you.
Name a lesson you learned from playing video games.
Name it. But then when you get into the bedroom or whatever, and they start dropping some foul or crazy or bizarre stuff, and you go, whoa, what did I sign up for? Right? Have you ever been in that situation, guys? Tell me about it. Have you ever like gotten intimate with someone and they were just a real chatterbox about weird shit, or they just wanted you to say stuff, or they said things that was weird, made you uncomfortable, and you had to leave the relationship? Or maybe it was so good you stayed? I'm not judging, but I want to hear about it in the typing square. There are so many sex perverts out there, people.
Name a lesson you would learn from playing video games.
You wouldn't learn that furry suits are incredibly expensive to dry clean when you're a pervert. Possibly. Listen, I'm not against sex perverts. You know, their money's as green as everybody else's. Make up an adults-only version of a Broadway musical. Joe, I can't think of a more tailor-made question for you. Make up an adults-only version of a Broadway musical, people.
Help me, Joe.
Cats. Real glamour puss. Little Shop of Whores. Saw that live. This guy right here.
I saw Cats live on Broadway. I got hit by a car while walking to Cats.
In the theater?
No.
I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show several times at the Loft.
I would
Tucson.
love to
That's a nice
see
live.
that.
But you have to go. Here's the thing. The closest place to do it is in Tucson. So from here, an hour and a half away, and it's at midnight. Then you watch the movie. Then it's an hour and a half home.
I'd stay in a hotel.
Like, yeah, it would have to be like, or you fall asleep in the theater. But yeah, it's so fun. Like the spoons, the throwing of the bread. It's a very interesting experience. I there was some friends, and one of them was a virgin of the theater, and so he had to get up on stage and pass a double-sided dildo with his mouth in the long line of people, like as a relay race. They stuck it in the first person's mouth, and they had to, get that double-sider across the row of virgins that all had big red V's on their forehead. Because they were virgins to Rocky Horror.
Oh,
Adam and Steve.
I didn't even get to answer.
Classic.
God damn it.
What's wrong with you? This question is so unnecessary. Agreed, people. But here we are. Dervis and Lervis. Too bad I can't vote for you. That would have gotten some points. Marvin and Dervbot. Okay, P.S. It's Mervin, M-E-R-V-I-N. Mervin, not Marvin. Ham and cheese. Like mac and cheese.
I am so annoyed right now, Joe. God damn it.
This question is so unnecessary. On principle alone. And these are I can give no points. I'm simply a spectator.
Joe, in my defense, my screen had so much time left on it, and it wouldn't let me answer the question.
She's lying.
No!
A joystick isn't what's... Okay. We don't jump enough, or they jump too much. Okay. Horrible people play. LOL.
Lol.
Lol. Get good. Am I right, people? Running people over in video games fun. In real life, not fun, Daryl. Crazy bitches use names like cute and fluffy. Nice people. Oh, come on. Nice people use names like I'm a bitch. A joystick isn't what it sounds like, but Dervis's Raspberry Pi? Oh, yeah.
Damn, Joe just posted in our Discord, after years of hearing Dave get irrationally angry at Krista, I finally know the feeling. I'm so sad.
So he's irrationally angry at you too? There's a message in Discord for me too. P.S. If you're not in our Discord, it's there, people. I'm not in it right now because it...
I'm so upset right now.
Attention. Let me check my Discord. Think of an adults-only version. Hamilton? All right, not bad. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good portmanteau. Rent. Me by the hour. Nice. I like it. Help me, Joby-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. It's raining men's penises.
Sad face.
Hair. Part 2. All pubes. What's happening?
We have to vote.
Oh.
I was feeding her home runs and she Krista-ed. I didn't have the time, man.
She Krista.
I'm so upset.
Jesus. I had to vote for that. This question isn't necessary. Mervin! How dare you, Joey Jojo? Ham and cheese. I had to vote for that one. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that was good.
Whoa.
I voted for that one.
Jesus. Almost 20K? All pubes. That's like Captain Crunch all berries. Whoops, all pubes.
Joe, you're talking in the Discord, but I'll tell you how I didn't have the time because you're giving me the answers 30 seconds too late.
Don't worry about Joe.
My time is different than yours.
In fifth place, Nasty Jack. In fourth place, Mr. Baker with 3 down under. Sarah Boone's next letter with 13,000 points. But in first place, Joey Jojo Nacho with 19,000 points. Mr. Bankowitz with the funniest and the Dirty Bird trophy going also to Mr. Bankowitz.
Hey, that's me.
Welcome, Mr. Bankowitz. So, Joey Jojo, which I assume is Kayla.
Right.
We're going to put your name right up there for being a winner. But Jesus Christ, I assume the hamburger was the Sarah Boone letter, unless I'm speaking out of turn. But it certainly felt like those were tailor-made answers from our friend, Hamburger Helper. So, boy, thank you so much for showing up, guys. What I'm going to do, like I said, is have a nice little sign up here made by Krista by hand. Maybe I'll put it in a book afterwards because it feels like a waste to throw it away. But
I'm going to go cry in the corner.
The winner will be up there. House Loses, which is the Game Ruiner producer.
This was a rough show for me. What the hell?
Yowza. Joe is just ruthless.
Between Joe and you.
Red
Mr. B second request to be removed from having to rep Sarah. It was posted. Oh, I haven't read that.
If you want to do a double header of Sarah's letter and Mr. Bankowitz's, we will listen to it.
Yeah. Next time, Kayla, next time we have to Jaeger this game. We love you, Krista. I love you too, Tony.
Jake Yeager. So congratulations, Joey Jojo, not Joe, which is actually Kayla. We're going to put your name up here. Everybody else, what a terrific showing. For a first time, I feel like everybody, Hamburger, Joe, C&J Dev, who was here, Matt, you did a great job. What a wild time. But next time we're going to try and do some maybe trivia and or something that's a little more interactive or knowledge based. And then again, we'll have to make caveats for the lag, as you know, it happens. But that's it, guys. I thank you for spending this couple of hours with me. Thank you for the kind words with the jacket, the shirt, and the handheld mic. I'm glad I kept it in the hand for you.
I love this jacket on David. I love it more than the other jackets that he's worn for game
I'll
shows.
see, because I've got a nice red shiny vest. I don't have any bow ties, but we'll see what happens. Hope springs eternal, and there's a million things every day at a Goodwill.
That's true.
So bow tie, and since it's Halloween, there's so many costumes out there. You may see some wild shit on yours coming up in the next whatever. But that's it. Yeah, thanks so much for coming and playing, guys. This has been a very fun time. I hope it breaks up your week, and in a couple of days we'll have our regular true crime shtick, our regular true crime stuff. We're going to be doing Heidi Matheny, crazy stuff. I appreciate you all, and until next time, that is it from FFOP Radio. We'll see you in a couple of days' time. Bye.
For the try to
Fistful of Podcasts Radio.